Okay, welcome to part 2, year 9. Okay, now what we need to be able to do is be able to plot lines that have these types of equation. Y is equal to some amount of x plus something. And that is what I've got here, okay? Now, for each one, the way to do this is to make a table, okay? So I'm looking over here, make a table of values. So I'm going to basically pick values of x, and you can choose what values of x that you want to pick. Doesn't really matter. You can let x equal 0, you can let x equal 1, you can let x equal 2, you can let x equal 3. You can let x equal 1,000,000 if you want to. You can let x equal -7 if you want to. But what you then do with whatever choices of x you've made, you find out what would be the associated y value. So if I let x equal 0, then y must be 0 plus 7. So then y is equal to 7, and that's why I've got that value there. Y is equal to 7. If x equals 1, y equals 1 plus 7. Well, 1 plus 7 is 8. That's why I've got that value there. Okay? Then what you're able to do, once you've got all of those points, so if x is 2, y is 9, x is 3, y is 10, then we can plot those points on a grid. Okay? So I'm just going to go back here to where I've got my grid. Okay? So we said that if x, we're drawing the line y equals x plus 7, and we got this table. We said that if x is equal to 0, y is equal to 7. If x is equal to 1, y is equal to 8. If x is equal to 2, y is equal to 9. If x is equal to 3, y is equal to 10. Just using the equation to find that out. So what I can do now is I can plot these points. I can turn them into coordinates. If x equals 0, y equals 7. If x equals 1, y equals 8. If x equals 2, y equals 9. And if x equals 3, y must be equal to 10. Once you've got a few points, actually all you really need is 2, because it's a straight line, okay? Then you use a ruler and you can connect up that line. And remember that the line actually can go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, okay? Because remember, I could have picked different points. I could have said, what if x is equal to -4? Well, if x is equal to -4, y should be equal to 3. So -4, 3, you'll see that does appear on my line. So there are infinitely many points that can be on the line. And so my line has to carry to the left and to the right forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Okay? Let's just do one more example. What about this one? Let's pick y is equal to 4 minus 2x. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick some values of x. It doesn't really matter what I pick. I'm going to pick these values. If x is equal to -2, if x is equal to 0, and if x is equal to 2. Right, now when I put my numbers in, I must follow BIDMAS. Please follow BIDMAS. That's what it's there for, okay? So we're saying if x equals 2, we're going to get 4 minus 2 times -2. Now the first thing I have to do is multiplication. So 2 times -2 is -4. So I'm getting 4, take away -4. And what is 4 minus -4? That's 4 plus 4, it's equal to 8. So if x is -2, y is equal to 8. Let's just delete that so I've got some space. What about if x is equal to 0? Well, I'm going to get y equals 4 minus 2 times 0. Well, 2 times 0 is 0, so 4 minus 0 is 4. Just using BIDMAS. What if x is equal to 2? I'm going to get y is equal to 4 times -2 times 2. Okay, BIDMAS, sorry. for minus 2 times 2. So BIDMAS says do multiplication first, which is minus 2 times 2 is negative 4. So 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. So I'm going to get if x is 2, y is equal to 0. Okay, let's just go back to the grid. Let's just delete all this. Okay, this time we're doing y is equal to 4 minus 2x, and we already came up with a table that said x is equal to minus 2, 0 or 2. I just picked them myself. Okay, and I got 8, 4 and 0 for my corresponding y values. Okay, so negative 2, 8 is here. 0, 4 is here. 2, 0 is here. And now connect up using a ruler, a straight line. Okay, you need to use a ruler to make sure that line is perfectly straight and goes through all of those points. I decided to pick those x values. Doesn't matter what x values you pick, you'll still get the same line. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Right, just have a look at this question here. Use the above equation to find the missing number in this table of values. So stop your video and have a go. Okay, bit of BIDMAS says we're going to do y equals 4 times 2 plus 3. So that's 8 plus 3 equals 11. So I think the answer should be 11, and it is. Okay, what about this one? Is the point with coordinates 3, 8 on the line y equals x plus 5? Stop your video and have a go. Okay, what we're saying is if x is 3, y is 8. So if y is 8, then x is 3. Is that statement true? Yes, it is. Therefore, the point 38 must lie on the line given here. Okay, what about this one? Is the point 511 on this coordinate? Well, this is... Oh, sorry, stop your video and have a go. X equals 5 when y equals 11. So does 11 equal 2 times 5 minus 1? No, 2 times 5 is 10, minus 1 is 9. That is not a true statement. So the point 511 must not be on that line. Okay, I think it would be the point 59 would be on that line. Okay, 59. Which of these is a point on the line y equals x plus 3? Well, we could try if x equals 0, y will be equal to 3. I don't see that. 0, 3, I don't see that one. What about 1, 4? So if x is 1, y would be equal to 4. So 1, 4, there we go. There it is. There's my point that is on the line. 1, 4. Okay, which of these is not a point on the line y equals 4x minus 8? Have a go. Okay, this one here is saying if x is 0, y is minus 8. So y equals 4 times 0, take away 8, and that does equal negative 8. So that is on the line. What about if x equals 1, y equals minus 4? So y equals 4 times 1 minus 8 equals minus 4. So that is on the line. What about if x equals 3? Well, then y equals 4 times 3 minus 8, which will equal 4. So 3, 4, that is on the line. So it's 4, 4. That won't be on the line. Okay, and you can check it because y would be equal to 4 times an x value of 4 minus 8, which is 16 minus 8, which is 8. So it would be the point 4, 8 that is on the line, not 4, 4. Okay, 4, 4 not on the line. Right, okay. Here are some for you to practice. So can you please do these on draw them in your book and have a practice. Okay, here are the answers. Y equals 9 is a horizontal line. Let's label that, y equals 9. X equals 0 is here. It's actually the y-axis. Okay, y equals x plus 2 will look like this. Okay. Y equals x plus 2. Y equals 2x will look like this. Okay, y equals 7 minus x will look like this. Okay, y equals 7 minus x. Okay, so make sure you're able to draw those lines effectively. Okay, that's probably enough practice, so we'll skip past these, okay? Right, so Quentin writes, the point 11, 2 is on the line y equals 5x plus 1. This is because 5 times 2 is 10, and if you add 1, you get 11. What mistake has Quentin made? Give some examples of points on the line y equals 5x plus 1. Now, I'll stop your video and have a think. Okay, the reason why he got it wrong is he got it the wrong way around. He's basically said that if x equals 2, y equals 11. Well, that is true. If x equals 2, y equals 11. But this point is not saying that. That is saying if x equals 11, y equals 2. But that's not true, because if x equals 11, we get 5 times 11 plus 1 would be equal to 56. So the point that would be on the line would be 11, 56, and also on the line would be the point 2, 11. Okay? So we were actually, he was definitely wrong because he